Alright, so you gotta know, I have a Battlefield Bad Company 2 background, and I love playing shotguns in Battlefield Bad Company 2. Which, with slugs, they were really strong. Maybe one would call them overpowered. And I just really loved using them, especially the 870 Combat was such a joy for me to use. And then Battlefield 3 comes in my PlayStation, and I use shotguns, and I just do not get what DICE was thinking. So I was requested to get you a shotgun gameplay, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. I recorded an 870 shotgun gameplay yesterday. This is an old one I had on my hard drive. It's the Saiga, and I hope you enjoy. What I want to talk about in this commentary is my opinion about shotguns in Battlefield 3. And as I said, from the Battlefield Bad Company 2 background that I have, they feel really weak. And especially the semi-autos. I mean, I do think that the USAS and the Saiga were pretty overpowered in Bad Company 2, but they nerfed these guns down so hard. Like, it takes me about 4 shells to kill people on close range if my aim isn't dead on the upper chest, and I just do not like playing shotguns because they don't stand a chance against other rifles, especially the assault rifles. You don't stand a chance with shotguns, and even on close range it's not that easy to control these things, because the FAMAS still kills about just as quick as a shotgun, which is completely wrong in my opinion. And I guess I know why they nerfed these shotguns down, because I remember in Bad Company 2 the Saiga and the USAS were both considered to be very strong or overpowered in the opinion of many people. I myself considered it very cheap to use them because they were just absolute overkill. If you just sprayed into the reticle, you would get everybody in that area, which was kind of strong for me, and I think that's the reason why they nerfed down shotguns so hard. And to me they're basically useless sometimes. I enjoy using them, but many times I just get shit in my face by a bunch of assault rifle users because these guns are not effective. The shotguns are, in my opinion, not effective unless you use frag rounds, and I honestly feel cheap when I use frag rounds. And the reason for me saying that I need frag rounds on shotguns is just because they have no range whatsoever, and they aren't that effective on close range, even with buckshot. I mean, they are sure effective, but they're not completely dominant. If you take a look at the kill times, you will see that quite a few assault rifles actually kill quicker than shotguns, and that is not okay for me. To me that is completely wrong. Might just be me though. So that's also a kind of a strange thing for me, because I know that DICE is gonna nerf flechette and buckshot, or some people say they're gonna buff flechette, but I haven't really seen what exactly they're doing, but it doesn't look too well. Because as you surely know, a lot of people like to use frag rounds on every shotgun, and it is just, I don't understand. I don't understand why DICE would buff frag rounds. I heard they were gonna buff them actually. I haven't checked the patch news myself, but I had quite a few people saying on the forums that they were getting buffed, so I'm just gonna believe that. If it is wrong, you might correct me, but in my opinion, shotguns need to have a buff with flechette, buckshot and slugs. Because I used slugs yesterday on the 870, and I remember in Bad Company 2 slugs were actually effective. And here in Battlefield 3 it takes me 2 shots on close range if I don't hit them like point blank to the face. At least that's what it feels for me. I'm having some bad issues killing people with slugs. And I'll try that again today because a viewer requested that, and I was desperate. I just couldn't get it to work, so I'm just gonna try again today and see how it goes. So stay tuned for more shotgun gameplay. I'm gonna see that I'm gonna get a DAO 12 gameplay because that was requested too. But like as I said, it's to me shotguns feel very weak in Battlefield, even on close range, and I do not think it should be like that, to just say the least. I had a very good round here, and as you see, what you're gonna do with shotguns, of course, is run around like a madman. Especially that part before where I was sitting in the house right in front of me, to my left now, in those containers. I was just running around that thing like mad, and it worked out really well. And look at this, just look at that. I shot that guy point blank range once, and I missed him. I missed a good shot a few times, but still I get a kill assist. Like, I do not know what DICE has done to the shotguns. I do not know. A few people consider them overpowered in Bad Company 2, at least with slugs or the semi-autos, but I just do personally think shotguns have been nerfed down too much. Especially because many maps are too open and you can't even use them. It's just kind of sad for me, because I would actually love using them, but they just are not effective at all, and that's why I'm having some issues. It's kind of bad to me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the commentary, guys. I'm gonna give you my scores in a few seconds as the gameplay is winding down. And I'm sorry I had to bring another team deathmatch gameplay, but as I said, I have my issues playing these shotguns on rush matches. I have another gameplay that I will give you soon, which is 870 on rush. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'm out. See ya.